If you love metal detecting, you'll love Treasure Hunting magazine. Each month, we bring you a brilliant mix of real-life stories, expert tips, amazing finds, and all the inspiration you need to get out and enjoy the hobby. Written by Detectorists, it's packed with useful info to help you read the land, improve your finds, and figure out what you've discovered. Whether you're just starting out in the hobby or you've been detecting for years, there's something for everyone. To subscribe to the UK's favourite metal detecting magazine, visit treasurehunting.co.uk today.
I never know what I'll find. But honestly, that's the best part. It might be something small, something forgotten, buried in the earth for decades or even centuries. But the second I uncover it, there's a rush, a thrill, because I know I've just brought a piece of the past back to life. Every discovery tells a story. Some are tied to history, others to lost treasure. But it's not just about the find. It's about the moment, that feeling, and sharing it with people who really understand the excitement. That's what makes this more than just a hobby. It's a passion, a connection, a community.
It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, it's the big detecting show.
Talc. Didn't fall over.
Good evening, everybody. How the
Good
devil are we?
evening!
Donna.
You right, Dave?
Donna,
What?
calm down and shush. Thank you. Good evening, Adrian. How are you?
Good evening, dear. I'm very well, thank you. And I missed you last week at Detectable.
And I missed you both too. How are you, Donna?
I'm good. I'm still there, partying away. Anyone who was there weren't Reef. Incredible. That was a surprise. And Minelab just handed those out. Look, they're both jealous.
What did Minelab hand out?
The bands.
Day glow wristbands. Look.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. The barman wanted me to get him a couple, but they'd run out. So, yeah, unfortunately.
We'll talk about the new metal detectors that were launched shortly because it's quite interesting. Because there wasn't just 2 new metal detectors launched; there was other things as well.
Is there really? I only heard of the.
Yeah,
I've been a bit off social media, so you're going to have to fill me in as much as everybody else.
There was quite a lot of new stuff, and there were a couple of new dealers there as well, I think. And we've got some new people in the chat, I see, as well. So, hello, if you're here because you talked to me or Adrian at Detectable, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, cool. Apologies. I was very, 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 very busy at Detectable.
You worked really hard, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So those of you who don't know, that Treasure Hunting magazine, for a magazine to survive in this day and age is quite hard. But we're still going, and I was pushing subscriptions with a spin the wheel, and people got free hats like Donna.
Coil.
No, I was going to call it spin the coil, but then I thought no,
but we've got it copyrighted.
We have so. So a big thank you to people who subscribe to the magazine at Detectable.
But listen, before we go on any more about Detectable and about the new machines, we've got a few Parish notices, haven't we? The first of which is big news for ourselves. As you all know, we don't make any money in any way, shape, or form out of the podcast and the Big Detecting Show TV show, as you are watching now. We basically pay for.
Donna,
stop pointing at you. Oh, no.
She's only been on for 8 minutes. And
she's on the bloody mother's ruin again. Anyway, we make no money, as you know, and a few people have spoke to Adrian over the weekend about the potential of advertising with the show and sponsoring the show. So we have a new sponsor for the podcast. So the podcast you can find through all, if you don't want to watch the show, or if you were already listening on the podcast, or you want to go for a drive all the way down to the Rodney Cook or Detectable and listen to something a little bit different instead of BBC Radio Pooh, you can listen to a podcast
Radio 4, darlings.
Radio Detecting Show. If you've missed the TV version or you just want somebody to accompany you on the way chatting pap. So our new sponsor, and thank you very much to that lovely chap, Mr. Tony Kaywood at Metal Detecting News. He is now our new podcast sponsor.
Thank you, Mr. TC.
So we will be giving a mention to him. Now, we made
How do people find the podcast? So if you want to find the podcast, how do you find it?
Donna, the podcast. Just told you. Go through all your normal sources and look for the Big Detecting Show. iTunes, Spotify, all of it.
Or you could go to our website, bigdetectingshow.com, and we have the podcasts on there. So,
now, I'm a little bit behind, but I can assure everybody I'm going to get up to date over the next couple of days with the updated podcast. But thank you very much to Mr. Kaywood. If anybody else would be interested in any advertising or assisting us along the way with our costs, or if you want to actually sponsor the show itself, the TV version, please get in touch. I'll have to communicate with Adrian because I don't do costings and such like. I wouldn't have a clue. In fact, I actually sent you a document the other day, didn't I, that a non-league football team are charging their advertising.
Yeah.
On WhatsApp, obviously, you've done what you normally do and not read it.
No. But more importantly, we have got a prize to give away tonight.
We do, and that was the next big bit of news. And this is thanks to Adrian, who found something, didn't you, Adrian? Well, you sent me the information. We weren't going to tell you what the prize is until the prize is drawn. But it's a fantabulous prize that was kindly donated by somebody at Detectable, which we're not going to tell you that is because you'll suss out what the prize is. But, Adrian?
It's going to cost more to post than it's big. It's a good prize. If you're a lady, well, I can't say that now because of what's going on, but
no.
It's not from Composite Cleaning Pencil. It's from someone else who makes very, very.
I'll give them more information. So, how do they enter, Adrian?
What's up, diggers? Future bleeps.
Okay. So we've got a new tool available to us by. Shut up, Donna.
It's the same as
we have a new. You look like a little gerbil. Stop it. We have a new tool available to us by our streaming site, which allows us to do a giveaway. So it's all randomly generated by this site. So we want you tonight to put in whatever chat you are, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. We want you to put hashtag Big Detecting Show, all one word. Hashtag Big Detecting Show.
Not the Big Detecting Show.
Just before Adrian's Wall tonight, or actually, as soon as Adrian Wall, because we've not got a prize for Adrian's Wall tonight, but after Adrian's Wall tonight, we will do the draw live. It's a bit of a test as well. We've not used this tool before. So we'll test that tonight. And there you go. Stephen Brame's first in with his hashtag Big Detecting Show. One word. Make sure it's one word and make sure the hashtag's there. And make sure you spell it right. And then you will be.
They're all copying each other now. All cut and paste.
It's only for UK subscribers as well.
Yes, UK subscribers.
I know.
So for all of you who are new to watching the show, there are a few of you, Donna said in the chat.
There are.
For those of you who are new, welcome. Hope you enjoy our tomfoolery and metal detecting information and such like.
I've got something.
You can see why you should watch the show because we do giveaways.
We also talk about metal detectors. Can we do some hellos?
Yeah, go on then. Oh, Rob Random.
John Clayton. John Clayton, you've done it wrong. It's not at the space big space detecting space show. It's as other people has put hashtag Big Detecting Show, all one word.
Yeah, that won't.
Lord Random bringing the tone down as usual. I'm not going to tell you what I called him. Can we please say hello? Hello, Stephen Brame, my hero, who is on the opening credits of Are You Digging It's YouTube Detectival vlog. Christopher Graham, Stephen Brame again, Charlie Dreamer, Christopher Graham. Where am I going? Andrew T got back to Canada safely after his big adventures, and love you, Andrew T. And thank you so much again for the maple syrup. Carl Ellis, Dave Seymour, TC, who was also dancing and surprised himself because he actually liked Reef. Dean, who's your daddy? Hope to see you again at RCM. We've got Carl. I did say Carl. I've got to go down for the new ones. Grant Hebbs, and he said he met me at Detectable, and that's why he's watching. So welcome, Grant. I hope you enjoy the show. And Adrian's got some fab news about new detectors coming out. And then I saw a few other new names. Philip Wills is in. Derek Sherwin. Apparently, I'm very stylish. Thank you, whoever said that. Keith Parker. Hi. Michael Jarvis.
Donna.
Yes, darling. Ange is in. Hello, Ange.
Donna, that'll do. Got a show to do.
You're leaving people out, Jacqueline.
No, we're just moving on because people want to.
Rob Lewis is in. Keith Parker's in. These are names we haven't come across before. Jim Panting.
Shall I mute? Hold on. Let me mute her.
I'm not going to put my fingers up.
So, there's been 2 new machines announced. Now, last week, Adrian, you were at an event in London that I was invited to as well, but unfortunately couldn't attend. How was that?
So, we were fortunate at Treasure Hunting magazine to be invited to the National Gallery in London, right on Trafalgar Square. How can I get rid of her? And we basically arrived 7:00 in the evening to National Gallery and walked in, and oh my God, it is such an amazing place if you haven't been there. National Gallery in London. Walked up steps, had security check and all that. Went in and I saw some banners and it said Vanquish. And I thought, And I was a little bit miffed at first because I was hoping Minelab were going to bring out like the CTX 4040 with AI and brain chip in your head and all that. But anyway, we went in. We had the woman off Country File, I've forgotten her name, and SOS on Channel 4. She did a talk on metal detecting and how she likes the hobby. And then we had a big, long presentation and the 60 series. So it's the Vanquish 60 series is what they've launched. So they've got the 560, the 460 and the 360. Now, what's the difference between those and the old one? Well, straight away, it's not a big clunky control box. It's basically, in my eyes, Xterra Pro Elite/Elite machine. So it uses the original Minelab charger, same as what you got the Nox and the Manticore. It's got a lovely carbon fiber shaft. Backlit display, I've got that in. Backlit display, lightweight, and an interesting battery arrangement. So with the Manticore and the Nox, you got the battery in the handle, whereas the Vanquish has got like this sort of, I shouldn't say sausage because that's inappropriate, but it's got like a thing under the control box. But it was lovely to hold, lightweight and great. And that was what we saw in London.
Was it as light as the Manticore?
No, I don't think it was. But what I would say, and this is, so Minelab have currently got, I think, 18 machines. It's a big SKU product line going. Now, the Vanquish 560, which they're doing in a Pro Pack, wireless headphones and all that. It looks a really good machine, and I think it's 500 quid or 400, I don't know, something like that, 510 £510. However, the only thing I could see, which confused me, was the Vanquish 560 went up to 5 tones. The Xterra Elite Pro is multi-tones. And the Xterra Elite Pro is a really good machine. So maybe they're going to do away with the Xterra range. So if you're thinking of buying a metal detector, believe you me, get the Xterra Pro, because bang for buck, that is good at the moment. But yeah, it was good. Had a nice evening. Minelab laid on drinks and food and everything. Personally, I think there's more to come from Minelab. I think they've got other products in the pipeline, talking to people, and we'll hear about it soon. And I know what they might be. But we move on from Minelab, if that's all right, Dave. I'm not.
Well, I just wanted to give a few specs out because we've been sent a press release from Minelab today.
Big screen.
Hold on then.
They did have a very excited team this year. They were very buoyant and very interactive. There's they had a lot of test pits this year as well. And very interesting, I thought. Trying to get more people involved.
Hi, Matt Kent. His wife still prefers the 540. Yeah, I still think the Vanquish range is on acid. They're crazy machines. So here we go. This is a press
See a lot of
release
them out in the field.
It is waterproof. You can take it in the sea. It's got a rechargeable battery. It's got a longer run time. It's not even a Vanquish. It's a new machine. It is phenomenally different. It's massively different. And the coil and the shaft. So here we go.
This is comparing the models, 360, 460, 560 and 560 Pro Pack. V10X coil with wide headphones, 12x9 B12X double D coil plus skid plate. The Pro Packs comes with V12X plus V8X coils, skid plate, ML60 wireless earbuds, and hand grip vibration. The Vanquish 360 is wide headphones. The 460 is Bluetooth. The Vanquish 560 is wide and wireless options. And the Pro Pack Bluetooth LE audio with LC3 codec and enhanced display and flashlight. And the Vanquish 360, it says, for beginners, casual hobbyists, or anyone who wants a simple but powerful waterproof detector. Vanquish 460, the Detectors who want more precision in challenging conditions. Next one, the committed hobbyists who want a full featured setup with advanced customization. And finally, the Detectors seeking a full featured all-in-one package with premium technology as standard. Now, they also include the prices. So obviously, you as specialist dealers in the UK, you all know where you get the Minelab range from. So we'll look at the English prices as opposed to the US, because we are predominantly English. Vanquish 360 will retail at £279 plus, including VAT. The 460, £349 including VAT. The 560, £429 including VAT. And the Pro Pack, £518 including VAT. So there you go.
Can I just show
questions? Can I ask? First question is, how long was the original battery running time? So it says extended battery running. How long was it? How long would you originally get out of it?
Well, the original batteries were batteries. They just you rechargeable ones that you put in. So, these are obviously, how was that 10? How many years ago was that, Adrian? Now was it?
It makes it heavy, doesn't it? Yeah.
2019.
Matt Kent is just saying, it was always, its performance was always too good for its design. So if you've got rechargeable batteries in it now, it's going to be...
Yeah, I'd rechargeable batteries in anyway. What I'm trying to say is that the technology's moved on and rechargeable batteries are going to be... The Minelab ones now will be obviously better than they were 5-6 years ago.
Did it have options for wireless headphones before?
No.
No, so that's an improvement. I mean, that sounds amazing.
It had Bluetooth.
So these headphones,
ones I've got are in August of the brand.
So,
did you try the headphones, Adrian?
No, they didn't have them there, and there's a few things. I'll just go through this. So these are the settings and the things. £2.6, but you can see waterproof, which is quite good. Oh,
you get done for that in the cinema, mate.
With the man there.
I'll go and have a peruse and see if there's an available.
Clear audio, vibration feedback, and low light visibility. At its core, Minelab's proven multi-path.
Looks like a pretty machine.
Crack on from that, Adrian, and we'll try and find.
So that was the presentation, but I think it's a massive step up from the original Vanquish. It's up there with the Noxy Xterra range, but it felt a nice machine to hold.
When do you get one to try?
Hopefully soon, and we'll see what it
Matt
does.
Kent said, Minelab for free. We've been bigging up the Vanquish for years.
Yeah, I agree with Matt, because the Vanquish, and Dave, you'll agree on this, they are phenomenal machines. I think the bloke who made them Friday afternoon, if you get one, they're up with the Nox 800 for a beginner. The power, and they're
you see a lot of good finds made with that. I mean, Andrew's saying, you know, it looks like a good, like a budget Manticore, like a good option if you can't afford like one of the bigger machines. And I mean, to be fair, you know, a lot of people I was talking to in the field are going for big money machines, but they haven't got the experience really to put them to their best use.
Donna, if I put you in a Ferrari,
I'd crash it.
Yeah,
immediately.
If I put you in a Honda Jazz, you'd get from A to B.
No, you wouldn't get me in. You wouldn't get me in a Honda Jazz.
I'd
be like a cat, like this. I'd be like that.
Anyway, so we had the Minelab Vanquish, which I've spoken to Crawford's, and apparently the 560, the Keen machine, is the one which will be launched first, and we predominantly won't see the other models till later on in probably.
So when you were mentioning the Xterra, you'd go and get an Xterra. What do you mean by that?
Pro.
Right.
Yeah. I think that is a really good
Stephen
machine.
Cord, he spent £300 on his Vanquish and he's had over £600 off the beach with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve, by the way. Steve, good mate. Been really good company at Detectable.
He's a lovely bloke. And so we had the Vanquish new range launched, and then, oh my God, talk about a phenomenal launch. The NOKTA Legend.
Before you do that, breathe. Matt Kent said they were just a bit pants as far as the features look and the colour, the 540. Yeah.
Look and colour.
These are better, Matt. These are much more slick. Anyway, the NOKTA launch was
phenomenal. Yeah, it was.
Bundle!
Adam, you know Detect Sussex, Dave? Adam?
Yeah.
I was chatting with him, and more importantly, Mr. Pettican, Steve Pettican, is now a nomad for NOKTA. I tell you what, if you could beat one of the nicest blokes ever, him. He is a lovely bloke. So, the Legend 2, I was quite fortunate to see it before it was announced and play with it. What can I say? I don't know where to start.
I know where to start, Adrian. I've just got the video file for it, so I can play the video in a moment.
What, from Dilek? I was blown away, absolutely blown away, because I was expecting Legend 2 to have probably a different interface, different arm cup, probably different coil, different shaft, but this was totally different. And after chatting with Dilek at NOKTA, they've proper ramped it up on this. So
can I play the video?
Play a video.
The Legend wasn't just a machine. It was a promise. Between us and the ground beneath your feet. A tool that earned trust the only way that matters. One hunt at a time. But trust isn't where it ends. It's where evolution begins. Built on the DNA of a proven machine. Reforged by the voices of those who used it. Shaped by experience. Designed for tomorrow. Because what you're searching for isn't just buried treasure. It's connection to history, to the thrill, to the silence right before the sound. And sometimes, what you unearth isn't just a coin. It's proof that the story isn't over. The legend continues. With you. Because legends don't die, they evolve.
James Barnes said, "Great shaft, cam locks were sweet."
That bloke, though, that bloke doing the video on the beach, how many people find something on the beach and go like that?
No.
Not me.
But, crap again.
I think you summed it up there, Dave. I think this could be, for NOKTA, they've brought an amazing amount of machines since the Simplex, the original Simplex, really rocked the market. The Amphibio was a powerful machine, but I think this one is going to cause a hell of a bun fight between brands and manufacturers.
Just to remind people, you can enter tonight's free prize draw, which we haven't told you what it is, and we're not telling you what it is until after Adrian's wall at 9 o'clock. But you can win by simply adding hashtag Big Detecting Show, all one word, John Clayton, into the chat. Sorry, Adrian. Please continue.
So I sat with Dilek and she gave me the Legend 2, and straight away it's lighter, it's more compact, as in the control box. It's the control box is thinner. It's got a bigger screen, probably by 40% compared to the original Legend. The shaft and cam locks, I don't know who said that in the chat, James Barnes, I think. The shaft and the cam locks have got the shaft is a funny old thing. It's like a V-shape curved. So there's no swinging like you get on other machines where
the shaft's got a funny shaped curve.
It's like a bell sort of end type. The shaft was it was cracking. It was nice. The display is a lot more looser, as in I've had a play with it. The Manticore, the original Legend, the display's a little bit squashed because they kept adding things. This has got spaces for stuff. The other thing they've got is you can update the machine via your phone or laptop wirelessly, which routers have been doing for 4 years now, since they brought out the Atrex. So you just put in the IP address, download the file. So if you're in the field, you can update your machine with the latest software, which is pretty cool.
Eddie Butty, you've put spaces, and
don't put spaces.
We don't have spaces. Look at the bottom of the screen. No spaces.
Yeah. Can I just say, we have got so many more people in the chat tonight.
No, you can't just say, because Adrian's telling
I can't do all the hellos. There's too many. I've been writing them down. There's about 50 new people. So thank you for coming along and carry on, Adrian.
Yes. So the Legend 2, lightweight, compact, thinner, skinnier. It's more powerful. The battery is more powerful, and if they're using the same battery that they use in the AccuPoint, God help us, Dave, the battery in the AccuPoint. I said to Dilek, I've had that for 3 years now, and I've charged it 3 times. It's got some sort of radiation thing in it.
I have an AccuPoint, but my Legend that holds a charge for, and I mean, literally, it will hold a charge. If you charge it up for 2 months, it doesn't drop off.
No.
If you don't charge it again, it doesn't drop off. And I don't know how long you can run it for without it running out. It's never run out. It goes days and days and days. It's I think it's going to be awesome.
I spoke to the marketing manager at NOKTA, And I said to him, I said, I don't know where you get your batteries from, but
Does that be Mark
yeah.
Temensky?
Mark
Temensky.
Mark Temensky.
Because he's in the chat. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, no. Oh, hi, Mark. No, Mark wasn't there. He was busy. You're right, Mark.
Right.
Hope you're doing well, mate.
Send me one.
Mark.
Adrian McStraw, you put Big Detecting Show, spelt it wrong, and haven't put a hashtag before it. Look at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Hashtag, all one word. The Big Detecting Show. No, not the Big Detecting Show. Don't put that. Don't put that bit. Don't put the Big Detecting Show.
Mark was on the show many years ago working for another company, wasn't he, Dave?
Yes.
And he's everyone at NOKTA's lovely. Yeah, shame you couldn't come to Detectable, Mark, because it was a fantastic event, well organised by Pete Terrell, Mark Becker, and all his team. It was so well organised.
The NOKTA launch was insane. I don't know. Dilek can get a crowd going. She must have been screaming 6:45 at the stage at the top of her voice for about an hour when I came back to the arena and carried on screaming that out. There was a massive crowd. I think really Minelab should have launched the Vanquish before NOKTA launched the new Legend, because that went a bit flat. Everyone was up at the NOKTA stall. But
I think NOKTA had I think the queue must have been at least a half a mile long.
Oh, it was.
Roulette giveaway.
I saw the video of the stream, the all that, the crowd.
Adam said
it was mental.
Yeah. Adam said firing out those prize cannons. So they were holding cannons above the crowd and firing out free stuff and then T-shirts. And if you got a T-shirt with winner on the back, you didn't know that at the time you caught the T-shirt, then you could have actually won a new Legend 2. And honestly, the carnage that ensued for growing for these T-shirts, but it was massively successful.
Dilek has got to be the hardest working person in the hobby. And Mark's just said that she stayed up until 3 a.m. UK time for the quarter hoarder highlight. So she was actually doing stuff at 3 a.m. and then it'll be obviously the next day.
Mark,
as well.
she's a hero. She is such a nice lady, but also,
and she's going to be coming in on the show next month, isn't she, Adrian?
She is, and me, the same.
What, you're coming on the show?
No, Dilek has offered to give a Legend 2 away on the show.
Say thank you, Donna.
Well, she said it
to
me, but yeah. So she's gonna give a Legend 2 away on the
Kevin Allen got to win a T-shirt.
Did you, Kevin? Well done, you. When do you get your detector?
October, I reckon. But more importantly, talking about detectors. So we've spoken about the Vanquish, which is an upgrade to an existing detector. This is an upgrade to the Legend, but it's not. I personally, for their marketing stuff, for me, I think for NOKTA, this is going to be how when Minelab launched the NOKTA 800, it was revolutionary based on the price. I think for NOKTA, this is going to be such a big.
I did not, Rob Random.
I think it's going to be quite an amazing machine.
So are we suggesting that the new Minelab range is going to be sort of beginner to mid-range, where this is going to be the upper echelons?
So this is going to be under.
I don't mean price. I mean ability.
I think I'm surprised with the Legend, how good it was for the price, and everyone's fighting against each other. But I genuinely am looking forward to the Legend 2 because I think it may perform better than expected.
But you're a big fan of the Legend as well, aren't you?
I am.
Well, it's interesting fact here, actually, people watching. So I like the Legend. It's a it's like a Volvo for me.
No, it's not like
Oh,
a
we
car,
go with the
Adrian.
car analogy.
It's
No,
not
it
like
is.
a car.
It's
Oh,
it's
take a shot.
Donna, you don't. For me, a Volvo is reliable. It's not cheap, but it
Not
does
so
its job.
brighter.
Now, the interesting thing is with the Legend 2, or with the Legend, I spoke to, well, it was 2,500 people at Detectable, and I spoke to people with Legends. And what do you think the average age range was of a Legend user?
45.
I can't say.
No,
Kevin Allen was the one who spoke to me at my car in the car park. Thank you, Kevin. Do you
18 to 30. So my son loves the Legend. My daughter loves the Legend. So, and a lot of people I was talking to have bought the Legend and they're quite young. So what is the draw? Is it the tones? Is it the interface? And it's very clever from NOKTA because that age group are new to the hobby predominantly. So I'm quite interested about that.
Rob,
You know
Rob,
what I
Random's
want?
in, Rob Random's in the chat, Adrian.
Can I tell you?
Oh, Rob.
There's a knobhead. Can I tell? It's gone 9 o'clock. Oh no, sorry everyone. Can I tell you why I like the Legend? I like the Legend because it's reasonably light. It's not the lightest, but it's light with the small coil on. So it's good for a rally with a small coil on. It is a great reliable backup because, like I said, the battery doesn't drop off. So if you've got it as a backup, it will still work even if you've had it with you for 3 months and you haven't used it. Do you want to know why I like the Legend? Did you see? Because it performs just as well.
Is this one that you've been bombarding me and Adrian with messages about?
It's going as treasure.
So, Donna.
Yes.
Instead of just like waving a serviette ring around.
Hold it close, Donna.
Right, what it is.
Just waving a serviette ring about. Tell us about what you found and when.
It is a silver gilt. So Saturday morning, Detectable. First thing that happens, get on the field. My headphones are not connecting to my dais, and they will not. I unpaired them. I repaired them. Nothing going on. Had to go and get my spare, which was the NOKTA Legend. No problem. Ready to go. Out on the field again within 10 minutes. And I went probably about 1.5 miles to this field with James, Adrian's friend James. And I'd had a pretty miserable time. Everyone was digging up hammers. I hadn't found anything. So I was basically chasing people across the field because they detect faster than me. I'm quite slow. And I got caught in a thunderstorm at the top of the hill. And I want to say thank you to a guy called Alessandro from Lisbon because I was talking to him about Portugal. I've been to Lisbon. Very nice guy. He was showing me all of the gold rings that he had found on the beach, all of the very many. It took a very long time, and I'd eaten into my detecting time. And as I was walking back down the hill, I thought, I really hope Alessandro brought me some luck and I find a gold ring. And then it was the most iron infested, and that's one good thing about the Legend. It separates iron out from your target. Most iron infested field I think I've ever been on. Heard this through iron. Quite a light signal for a NOKTA because it normally gives a boost. Whether you would have picked that up with another machine, I don't know, because normally signals come through loud for small things. And there it is. So it's a bit of an anomaly. That's why it's going as treasure. So the British Museum have already seen it. And the first person who saw it, the first person who saw it said it was fake. And then I declared it with the flow, and the flow said, oh, it's medieval. And we did think it was, thank you very much, Future Bleeps, but it is a finger ring. And there's a good story about that going to go in TH Treasure Hunting magazine. But it's the pellet design is very unusual. It looks like it's going to come to an early medievalish date. So it's silver gilt. It's not gold, but it is beautiful. Yeah. We call it silver gilt. It's not gold gilded because that would be gold golded. And it's not gold. It's silver core and it's a punch design with gold spread on it, which is called gilding. That's it.
Adrian doesn't realise, but I've set up another little thing that they've added to Streamyard, our streaming site tonight, for Adrian, because obviously he can see it on the comments on the side of the page. Yeah.
Thank you, Derek.
You see the little question mark in the box?
Oh, thanks, Mark.
Yeah. Up the side of Gareth Howard, that means it's a question, so it comes up like that. So if we have questions in the future, we won't miss them. For instance, Grant Hebbs, who's asked a question, asks, was it the field by the church?
It was, Grant, and there were loads of skeets or shats. They're called shats, really, but we call them skeets, coming up, and also saw some
I had the chats this morning.
You do, you're regular when you are going at all.
But going back to the Legend, Donna, it's a backup machine. I used to have backup machines, but I don't anymore. I think, what shall I do today? I'm quite fortunate. I've got a few machines. And I'd say the Legend is probably the one. I think you just turn it on, go, the headphones connect. And out of all the interfaces of all the machines I've got, compared to the big manufacturers, I can just go into the Legend and use it, and that's what I like about it.
It's really intuitive.
I think about the Legend 2 is going to be even easier.
That's exactly what they've said.
I cannot wait to go. I know they're sending some beta machines out, and I did email Dilette the other day after I saw her, and she sent me a spreadsheet with top secret specs of the Legend 2.
Yeah, but fair enough.
I genuinely think it is going to be a game changer for NOKTA.
I think they've listened to people, and I think they've listened to what people in the hobby actually want.
Yes, they do listen.
Like.
Yeah, they do listen.
I mean, I can remember when I tested the original Legend, and I went back to Dilek, and she said, "Oh, how did it go?" And I said, "Well, I had a load of problem with this, and I had a load of problem with this, but if I did this, this, and this, then it settled down, because it was just way too hot when they first brought it out." And they listened, and you knew they were listening, and they adjusted it. They made adjustments just as
I think the thing with NOKTA, Adrian, is everything they've done in recent years has been a game changer, from the machines.
And I like the crystal.
And the biggest game changer for me is the fact that the price of metal detectors has come down because of NOKTA.
Of course it is for a lot of people. But I like also the crystal screen on that. The screen is like really, really.
That's because you're a gypsy and you like reading crystals.
The Legend 2 has got a massive screen, and I think combined, I didn't ask, obviously it will sync with the Acupoint, won't it?
Ask Mark to ask if I've praised this Legend up that much for finding this ring, and it was about.
No, Donna, you can't. No, you can't.
No,
big ups to Stephen Brame. Stephen Brame, who this week at Detectable, he's found a silver ring with Queen Elizabeth II on.
He did.
And a 24-carat gold top. And he also found his first hammered King Henry VII.
Stephen Brame absolutely smashed it this weekend. He brought his gorgeous son Lucas with him, and they were out detecting together as a team, and honestly had the time of their lives. But he had so much stuff, and I'm really jealous of his really lovely crotal bell he found as well. Yeah, really smashed it. They were great fields. I mean, they put us on. Nobody can moan about that land, and nobody, I think, came off of there without something. They put us on an epic site. Yes, sir.
Can I just say, quite a sad story. A guy who writes for Treasure Hunting magazine came up to me on Saturday. I won't mention his name. And I said, "Oh, are you looking forward to detecting?" He went, "Yeah, but it's not great." And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, it's good, but it's not great." It was his permission.
Do you know what, though? The amount of crap that came out of there, because there was a lot of crap in some of those fields and a lot of iron, if that doesn't help them after ploughing, nothing will.
Yeah, but I just thought it could happen to any of us. Like, we could lose a permission. But what I will say, at Detectable, I reckon 95% of people's finds, well, from people who came up to me, they probably only came up to me because they had a good find, but Stephen Brain came up to me. Another guy I know, I've forgotten your name, but he was messaging me. He got a day or two, and he was over the moon. Everyone was coming away with something, and it was lovely to see. And I think the whole weekend went very well. We had a bit of rain on Friday, and we had heavy rain Sunday.
I think there were some complaints about the estate team. I think they possibly needed some more food stalls, but and it was blooming cold on Friday night, which they can't do anything about. But the surprise of a proper band on the Saturday night just kicked it all off. I mean, literally, the place was in meltdown. We had NOKTA doing her thing. We had the Minelab launch. It's the first time I think I've ever seen an audience engaged with the stage, where everybody's interacting and everybody's having a good time. And people were so full on. It was just a really good spirit. It was a big party weekend, and it's how it should be. It felt like a festival. It was great.
Talking of things,
sorry, so not you. The neighbour's out on the front going because she's a fucking half. I mean, carry on.
So
I was messaging Dave during the thunderstorm while I was sitting up on the hill. That was just before I found that ring, Dave.
Thunderstorm, you say? Graham Dempsey says that it was good to see everyone, and it was a great weekend at Detectable, and his new field multi-tool was a very big hit.
I don't know. I haven't got one still, Graham. Just saying.
I think they're £16.95.
Stop being a scav woman.
The cleaning pencil
proper
multi-tool.
Pikey you are.
It's an ongoing joke, I hope. Anyway,
Graham's always is such a lovely bloke, and he always sends me stuff before it comes out. He says, "Adrian, break it." So the original field cleaning kit I had off him, and I broke bits, and he improved it. The current one, which is like, I can't say it. Well, I can, because I'm not selling composite cleaning pencil. It's like your Swiss Army knife in the field for metal detecting. So if you go to cleaningpencil.com, we've given them away on the show. It's like a multi-tool for cleaning your finds in the field, and it is absolutely brilliant. And that is one of the things that was at Detectable this year. There were also other things. There was this coil.
One moment, Adrian. Christopher Graham asked, are the new multi-tools available in the US yet? I don't know if Graham sends out to America. You'll have to wait for a comment to come back. However, I would presume that all the stock that he's had to sell at Detectable last week, so he will get you back there. There should be a Detectable 2026. I've not heard any reason why there won't be a Detectable 2026.
I really hope so. Sorry, Dark Knight Detectors, Jason, get in the bin. Reef, I thought they were awful. That's because you like Jane McDonald, Jason.
Who was that said that?
Jason, Dark Knight. He was standing there like an old man going, "Oh, it's too loud." Yeah.
Sorry. They are available in the US of A via Digger's Den, which are based in Lynchburg. What's VA?
VA?
Yeah. Virginia.
No, VA. Yeah, Virginia. Yeah, Virginia.
Oh, and the magic teapot was there. I missed the magic. It is Virginia, Mark Temensky's just said. So, Adrian, carry on. What was that you got? Let me go rub you up and put you on big screen.
So we also had Rota's Versa, the double D. I like saying that. 28.5 new coil. So this is from Routers.
Yeah, looks nice. TC's got one to try, I think.
And I've got one here, but Routers also brought out a software update. I think the 4th one on the Versa. And again, it's bringing more power to the machine. And similar to NOKTA, Routers are updatable via your phone or your laptop wirelessly. So if you haven't got a laptop, you can update your detector. But going back to that, I think NOKTA have hit the nail on the head there, because a lot of detectorists are quite mature and they can not quite get used to plugging in something in your laptop and Norton antivirus or whatever blocks everything and it all goes pear-shaped. So I think updating via, I presume, IP address on your machine is a very good call, like Routers do. We've also got an update from Garrett on the Vortex. They've created a massive update. I spoke to Henry, top man of Garrett.
You said you had a long chat with Garrett. You said
yes, I did. Yeah, I had a very long chat with Garrett. KG and Ringy were there, who've been on the show, haven't they, Dave? Lovely blokes.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely blokes. I think the Vortex is similar to, actually, NOKTA, Routers, Garrett now, proper pushing out updates, pushing out a lot of updates, which is good to see.
Is it getting a better following? Because you just don't see him out in the field.
What, Garrett?
I
think there's a few vortexes, but I think times have changed, and people, age gaps, and also technology.
It's probably the bigger brand in America.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Somebody asked why they put the price has gone down in America.
TC's confused me. Has he got a 28.5-inch elliptical coil? Because that's quite big.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
TC also walked on the field.
That's centimetres, isn't it? 28.5 inches.
So
is like that.
So ruler. Oh, not inches. No.
No, 28 is. I've got a ruler. There you go. 28 is. Is that
KG and
yeah,
Ringy?
because we can tell what that is. That's better.
My friend's KG and Ringy. I love KG.
I hope to meet KG. Well, I sat there with him for about an hour chatting with Graham Dempsey.
They're great guys.
Yeah, really,
Tony
nice.
Kaywood said he saw a couple of blueies. I don't know what he's talking about, but I think he's been on the sauce again.
Yeah, he walked on the field next to me and swung his detector and found a hammered, literally next to me.
A bluey, where I come from.
Yeah. Anyway, it's nearly that time.
I thought it was a kangaroo. Anyway,
oh yeah,
your KG conversation before you go to time. You're going to meet him.
Sorry?
You said you were going to meet KG.
I've met him. Oh, I'm going to America next year. Do it again. Up iMovie.
And it's that time of the night again. No prizes tonight. Graham is more than provided prizes over the past 4 or 5 weeks. So thank you very much to Graham, who is the sponsor of Adrian's Wall. And don't forget what we said earlier. We are now... You've got minutes left as well if you want to win something tonight, which is a fantastic prize. Simply add hashtag Big Detecting Show, all one word, into the comments wherever you are. That will be all added into our new thing that's supposed to work, and we will draw it after Adrian's Wall. And as I said earlier, I'm just going to change the ticker at the bottom. The podcast of the show now is sponsored by Metal Detecting News, which we will have a look at before the end of the show. The most recent news, and I know Tony's been away for a bit, so Detectable and whatnot. So he's got obviously catching up to do with that, like I have. Not as much as I've got to catch up. But thank you to Tony Kaywood, TC Detects, and Metal Detecting News for their sponsorship of the podcast. And if you would like to consider sponsoring any aspect of the Big Detecting Show, please give us a shout, and Adrian can tell me how much that will be. And if you would like an advert,
silence.
I've just put you on mute. And if you would like to have an advert on the show as well, we've had to take some of them away. The adverts that we're currently playing are basically people who provide us with prizes all the time. So if you would like to have an advert, I'm waiting for 2. Adrian's making one up, and we're waiting one from Dragon Detects. So for people who provide prizes all the time for the show, that's why they have adverts at the start of the show, which gives us the opportunity to share to all those fantastic locations on the internet. So, Adrian, without further ado,
21.
I know what it is, and you do the numbers, Donna, and I will do the watching.
Right.
Oh, I'm on the wrong page. That's why.
Ava says 21. John Clayton says 24. You haven't read any out yet.
It's not a Viking sword top. It's not a bottle of bottle tops.
10.
It's not a bum smoke pipe. It's not a coat hook. It's not a Tampax. It's not a cannon. It's not a Roman fibula. It's not a hawking whistle. It's not a coat hook. It's not a pot leg. It's not a medieval purse bar. It's not a fibula. It's not a dress weight. It's not
Eric
an
Sherwin,
axle.
number 20.
It's not a hairpin. It's Andrew T.
What, already?
Already?
How did you get that?
I don't know how he got that, but he got it.
Andrew T, how did you get that?
So no prize tonight, unfortunately.
That's
Andrew.
why I got it, because there's no prize. Do you know what? I think that's a handle off of something. I don't think that's a pipe tamper at all. How is it? It's got a funny bottom.
Adrian, so have you. Tell us about it.
Well, Dave, I think it's an incomplete modern copper alloy pipe tamper dating around 1800 to 1900. The object comprises the upper handle and terminal. The flaring circular base is filled with iron corrosion from the missing lower elements. The cylindrical handle tapers to the symbolic terminal with a raised collar above the flaring base. The terminal is formed of a subtriangular hollow plate set at 90 degrees to the handle stem, which appears to be integral. The incomplete plate is cast in moulded relief depicting of a cow with a mop of hair between the projecting oval ears. The remaining horns survive on one side of the other lost to horn breaks. The face comprises forward-facing pointed oval eyes with centralized raised pellets. The face tapering to the mouth and includes nostrils. The reverse of the plate is concave and hollow with the stem projecting to the center. Donna, you might think it's something else, but for tonight, it is a pipe tamper.
And one night only. Yes.
Well done to
I would love to know if anyone has got an example of that as an actual pipe tamper. I would love to see it.
I've got 4.
Yeah, 1800 to 1900.
I've got 5.
Follows no art convention at all.
God's sake.
Right.
I'm
over to tonight's prize draw.
Yes, exciting.
How does this work?
So basically, there's the live stream. This is the text I've put in, #Big Detecting Show. And I'm going to start collecting the comments. Let's see how many people have entered. There's more than 6. Let's go back. Hashtag Big Detecting Show, all one word. Make sure you spell it right. This is a first, remember?
Yeah, we're trying. You've had loads of entries. Loads. Do you have to refresh it or do something? Press something?
Oh, got 7 now.
It might
just be collating them. So let's give it a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar.
This is going to be as good as Adrian's Wall, isn't it?
I just need to pop to the powder room a second.
Oh, not again. You can't even go hot. An hour and a half.
Right.
Anyway,
So it's collecting the comments. I'll let that carry on for a bit. I'll leave that on so you can see. In fact, no, I won't. I'll stop sharing for a minute. And instead, we will go over to have a look at.
I'm just powdering my nose.
He's not. He's doing.
It is collecting, and it's going up the information. So,
Rob, you've got the answer wrong, darling.
What?
Maybe it's probably
no. It's just collating them. Don't worry, it's going up slowly.
Matt Kent's put hashtag pipe temper. Thank you, Matt.
Right, so this is a test run for this giveaway.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, we'll leave it collating the information until nearer the end of the show.
Yeah, I'd keep
obviously it's got Facebook, it's got Twitch, and it's got YouTube to go through. So let's let it have a look through. And
there should be about at least 40 entries. Somebody said earlier, by the way, Detectable, why didn't they have a program? You were given it in your Minelab pack on the way in, and it was on the back. It had all, that's what was holding up earlier. It had all the dates and the times and the things of everything on there.
Actually, Donna, that is a very good point. One of the things they had was on the main screen arena, they had a QR code. And if you scanned it, you could get the map on your phone as a PDF or JPEG.
And I thought, on here too.
Yeah, I thought, and it went live at 2:00 in the afternoon when on Friday, which I thought was quite a good call, actually.
Yeah,
so
it's a good idea.
Yeah, it was a very well run event.
I thought it was. I thought there was a lot of things they did better, and the no magic teapot, James Barnes. No, that was a tragedy. The camping, no cars, no camping next to cars was a massive problem, and they had no contingency.
That's a issue regarding insurance, though, because it was the same last year.
It's going to be something called Michael's Law starting from next year, I think. But, you know, for those people who weren't on Facebook and didn't get the memo, unfortunately, you know, some people were really stuffed. So, and they didn't have a contingency for that. And I think that was short-sighted.
No, but I could also say as well, when you're holding one of the largest metal detecting events in Europe, and probably the world, if you're parking tents next to cars, I know it's a pain up the butt if you can't park next to your tent, but it's like Glastonbury, right? You need to allocate a camping space. So if everyone there's a certain allocated space for camping, and if
about health and safety as well.
Yeah, but more importantly, it's like if you turn up in a field and can't park, and you can't put your tent up, and you can't get your car in there, it's a nightmare. I know it's a pain, but I think for the organisers' point of view, that's where you're camping, that's where you park. Whereas if you've got Keith turn up, he's bought one ticket or 3 tickets, and he's bringing in 3 bloody transits, it's going to mess it all up. It was a bit of a faff, but the same was last year. So at the end of the day, people had a really good time. It was well organised event.
Oh no, I thought there were loads of points they got absolutely spot on, and loads of points they did like that were first as well on the rally scene. Lots to take away from that.
I think Stephen Bray, I'll tell you what, he is a lovely guy, and I'm so proud he watches the show. Take a trolley next time. I will say one thing.
I've got one, Stephen. I just didn't know.
I will say one thing. I was at the event. I didn't detect at Detectable this year for the first time because Treasure Hunting magazine, I was pushing it. And one thing I would say, I came home late Saturday night. I sat down for an hour on my own, no television, no radio, nothing. And I'm really, really thought, oh my God, I've met some lovely people in this metal detecting hobby, from the top, from your manufacturers right down to people who have started out. And I sat there and I thought, this is the best hobby in the world. My wife came in, she said, are you all right? And I said, yeah. And I was sitting there like stickers everywhere and bottles of wine and biscuits. And I appreciate Andrew T brought me biscuits, and Dave, he brought you some, but I'll have to give them to you. And I got wine and everything. And I sat there and I thought, oh my God, I love my hobby. I love, what was that?
That was my phone, darling.
Oh, I love my hobby and I love the people in it. I absolutely love them. I didn't come across one person who was not nice. Everyone was lovely, and my heart goes out to everyone in the hobby because it's the best thing ever. Metal detecting.
I can see some of the people in the chat that I met, and I met great people, and they showed me their finds, they shared their experiences with me. We had selfies, all kinds of things going on, and people were polite and sweet and all the things, just smiley people. And I know, some people, that's their only kind of holiday they have a year. Detectable is the big thing. People have travelled from Scotland, from Australia, you name it, and it's worth it. It is worth it. And yes, I'm sad to hear that it was a mad downpour at 2 p.m. And I did hear that the people who stayed out until Monday were chasing kites. Well, they were tents, but kites across the field because it was really windy. But we can't order the weather, and we were really lucky it was as good as it was because it wasn't forecast to be great, and it made ground conditions fantastic. Yeah, it has. This show has brought lots of us together, and you're right, Stephen. We were dancing our pants off on Saturday night. It was grand.
It is lovely. Really.
Rob Random gets a new STD every Detectable. I think he means standard there.
No, I think that's what people get off standing next to him. Just don't do
it. Nick Berry asks, are we going to any of the RCMs? I will be at both of them, Nicholas.
Yes,
and we will be hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, sugar. Sorry. Hopefully, we will be streaming live from the RCM next Thursday and the following Thursday night. But I've just realised that my laptop has died.
Oh.
I will be in an Airbnb on Thursday night.
What's happening with the hashtags, Dave?
So the hashtags, it's 9:15. Let's have a look. I think it's stopped now. So we've got all our entries in, I think.
Adrian McStraw said he travels over from Ireland every year and he's never been insulted, only by Nick Berry. Mr. McStraw, the best detectorist
Quick
in the
Draw
world.
McStraw.
Yes, I loved the video that Nick put up today, the vlog on YouTube. If nobody's watched it, it's what's the name of England? What is it called? Hearts of England.
Yeah,
it is hilarious.
David Seymour says apparently the Quest tent took off and hit a caravan on the Thursday.
Yes, there's lots of stories like that. Actually, we haven't spoken about the manufacturers and traders.
Can we do a draw?
No. Do the draw, and then we'll talk about.
Try it again.
Adrian. It takes a while to collate, so it's collated, I think, more or less everything. Adrian, are you going to do reveal now or after the draw is done?
After. Do it again, because I think there might be. Just can you refresh it or?
See, it's collating.
It
No,
works really well.
I've got to stop again.
And now it's got to go
Give it
through.
5 minutes. Shall I tell people what they're going to win? Because some of them might not want it. So this has been kindly donated. I'll open the bag.
3 Portaloos. Steve Barnett says 3 Portaloos blew over on Sunday night. Oh, grim. That's terrible. Luckily, they weren't near the camping. Oh.
I'll open it up because it's in a bag. This, Dave, do you want to explain who provided this?
So, this has been kindly gifted by the lovely Mr. Malcolm Sutt.
Andrew T says
talking. You can't talk over us, Donna.
With regard to your jaw, it's important. Andrew T.
She's on mute because we were talking.
Listen, Dave, there's a timer. Look.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, well, I do apologise. So next time we know.
Do it now. Do it now.
Do it now. Do it now. So apologies to one. Okay, let's do it now. Ladies and gentlemen, can you re-enter now, please? There's a 15-minute expiry on it. So can you redo it again? # Big Detecting Show, all one word. You got 10 minutes to do it again. I do apologise. Didn't realise that. Doesn't say it on the. There you go, you nice people adding that.
Well done.
# Big Detecting Show. Do it now, and then in minutes we'll be able to collate everything. I was wondering why they were going down every time I re-thingied it.
I hope James gets it based on what it is. Going back to metal detectors, because this is what the show's about. Routers have just launched some new software on their machine, and those who've got a Routers first or in the chat will probably think, oh, the headphones, they're the similar to the Equinox. They're quite bulky, chunky. I've got a little thing here. Which
good night, Mark. Thanks for joining us.
So, did you know Minelab do the FX03s? So, if you've got a metal detector and you like the XP headphones, James Barnes, you'll like this. I know they're wired and they got a control there, but if you plug that in to your Routers OST module there. What's that? Oh, it's green. It's fully charged. It's not showing green. These will pair with your Routers Versa and plug that in. You've got the lovely XP benefit headphones, so you can hear your mate in the field going, I need a wee or whatever. With your OS2 Routers headphones, little top tip, your Routers Versa will work better and you'll find gold. But I just thought I'd drop that in. And thank you to Technics, because I bought that today. I didn't get it free. I paid for it. Right. Yes, sorry. The new router software still is in test, but I'm finding it good. FX03. Oh, Dark Knight. Yes. Yeah, they're great headphones. Actually, I'll talk to Regton, because these are such good headphones. FX03s from XP. They're only 14 quid, £13.
Mint. From our sponsors for the podcast, Metal Detecting News, you'd be able to, if you went to your email, subscribe, you just get a regular email telling you that the latest news is out. So the latest one, number 27, is out and about. He's just been back from Detectable, new Minelab Vanquish range, the new Legend, the Soiled Sisters, Detectable, and at the Minelab launch. He's got the new Routers Coil. Go Terrain V3 is out. Advert for Routers Versa, some buffoons there, and then all your latest news on metal detecting in the UK and worldwide. And if you do have a story, and there's the field cleaning kit and the Technics. If you do, and lots of new updated YouTuber action as well, plus your clubs and rally news. So there you go. That's your metal detecting news from this week.
Now they're messing about. We've got hashtag.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start collating again. Oh, there's more now. There's about. Are we there?
Hashtag
No,
I never win anything, says Philip Wills, which actually isn't true, Philip Wills. And Matt Kent says so on Witch's Altar. It's October next week, Matt.
Thank you, Andrew T, as well for telling us that. So
That's
we've got.
like it.
Can you see it? There you go.
Yeah.
Hashtag Big Detecting Show. Did you show them what the prize was?
Just get on with it before it disappears again. Yay!
And the winner is of tonight's prize. Keith Ellis. Winner, chicken dinner to Keith Ellis. Hey, it works. And what has he won, Adrian?
He has won pink Maximus Spade. Look at that.
Oh, we can stand out in the field.
And it's not just any paint, it's actually powder coated, not your normal spray paint.
Looks neat.
So he's won.
Courtesy of that lovely Malk Sut of Ace of Spades, one of your dealers for Black Adder Spades.
Ada.
Stunning.
Ada.
Oh, lovely. So thank you,
Keith Ellis.
Congratulations, Keith. That is an amazing prize.
And no one will nick it off you. If you could go to Big Detective.
I don't know. Ava and Fisa might.
Go to bigdetectiveshow.com and go to the contact page, put your email, your details in there, and I will post that out tomorrow. So hopefully you'll have it.
Dirt penetrator, says Matt Kent.
I'll tell you what.
And again, if anybody who would like to give any prizes away on the show, get in touch with us. And again, we will not just ourselves, but the viewers themselves will be very, 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 very excited to win a thing off you.
Yours.
Where's the Big Detective Show sticker, mate?
I haven't got one.
You haven't got anything out, have you?
A big shout out to Gary Blackwell as well, metal detecting skills.
Yeah, I got a lift with some of his team, and they travelled with him, supporting him from America, and they were lovely people. And thanks to Luke, who got me, your friend Luke, Dave, who gave me a lift. I was stranded about 2 months
my
away.
friend Luke, he is the origin of this show, darling.
He was a lovely guy, and he squeezed me in and gave me a lift back to the site because I was a long way away.
What else did you get, Adrian?
Well, there was, as in most detecting rallies, a lot of stalls selling artifacts and things. And I saw something, and it was a bit of trench art, and I thought, I want that, and I was going to buy it, and I was like, oh no, do I? And Graham Dempsey, I went up to the stall, and it had sold. I was like, gutted. And the lovely Graham Dempsey from Composite Cleaning Pencil went, here you go, and he gave me this, and it's a World War I shell.
Oh, there you go.
No, it gets better.
Go on then.
Converted
into an ashtray.
Isn't
that meant?
A Royal Navy button in the middle.
How about that?
How fantastic! I don't smoke, but
maybe we could take up a herbal pipe, maybe.
Thank you, Graham Dempsey. Top man.
Cool.
If nothing else, Graham Dempsey is one of my closest friends out of everybody I've met in the hobby, and I'm very, very proud to call him a friend.
This is what I was saying earlier. If you sit down, step back, and think, "Oh my God, met a lot of people," and I wasn't tearful, but I was like emotionally drained in a good way because
you were flat out though. Hi, Sussex Detective.
Oh, all right.
He says he thinks that Detective is far too big for its own good. Yeah, but Gary, we just had such a festival vibe this weekend, and you can't do that with 100 people. think that's the problem. You know, it's about something more. It's the expo of metal detecting. Where else do you get all of the dealers and all of the top reps? And
and keep this hobby strong.
Yeah, it's about all of us.
Say it to all the girls.
Who's the nicest man in the hobby?
Oh, Adrian, you're getting there, to be fair. And TC, and James Barnes, and Stephen Brome. I mean, you could. There's a James. You're James, Eagle Eye DJ.
Thankfully, I'm not.
James, by the way, you say you left me in field 13, but look what I got from field 13. Did you see it?
I think he ran away from you, to be honest.
Oh, he did, yeah. You should have seen him. He was going like a hare across the field.
He's never seen a woman do a number 2 in the middle of a field.
That didn't happen, and it never would.
That's what he told me, and he said 1 minute he was talking to you, next minute you pulled down your combats, and you were, and he said absolutely freaked him out, and he ran off.
We were lost in a sunflower meadow together at one point. It was lovely, and he was
how romantic.
James and Donna in a sunflower meadow. That's
true.
How very James.
We were following a dot on his phone.
And then James pulled out a canvas.
Oh, I wonder what you're going to say there, because I knew the other thing wasn't likely. I feel very safe with James.
He's got a girlfriend, believe it or not.
He is a super nice guy. I love him.
He is. He's one of my best mates.
Did he find anything? Because
Yes, he found 6 fibulas, 6 hammers, and a gold bishop's ring.
Yeah, I know that's actually not true, because you wouldn't be able to say the word fibula if it was true. Just saying.
Oh! Look what Eagle Eye did. Look.
What?
So, Donna did a dump in the field.
Only jealous, just saying.
Anyway, so
what you did, you done a dump in the field, and that gave you the lunk to pull that out. You give something to the field to take that out.
You know what? I thought it was a bottle cap. It's taken me all week to believe that that's actually real. That's how mad it seems to me.
A lot of people call them bottle caps now. In my day, they were bottle tops.
They are bottle tops.
Do you know what I thought it was? I thought when it didn't have a top on it, I thought it was that bit that goes around the neck, the collar. I wouldn't believe it's what it was. Yeah,
Donna's talking about a ring again, then.
Rob Random says my poo was white. Yes, Rob, and it smells of roses. If I ever do one, but as you know, the Queen never does one.
There's that lovely Malk Sut. Get onto Ace of Spades and buy shovels and spades and digging implements.
I met some great new dealers.
Matt, what's your website, or where can we buy from you?
Where can people acquire your wares online, Malk, or do they have to see you at events?
No, done, John. Lovely, Jason.
Anyway, we're nearing the end of the show. Well done to Keith Ellis winning the Maximus, and thank you to Malk for supplying it very kindly. Next week, we should be, or I should be live from the RCM. If not, you'll be stuck with Adrian and Donna.
I'm not here.
Right. So, she won't be here, so you'll be stuck with Adrian.
I'm at Airbnb.
Actually, Adrian, you can't even get Shane, because Shane's going to Bulgaria next week.
I might be able to get you on my phone, but I might be out to dinner. I don't know what I'm doing.
What?
Just saying.
Unfortunately, only at events. So if you are at events and you see the Ace of Spades, go and buy something.
Yeah, and you'll get it cheaper.
And he'll probably be able to. He'll probably try selling you one of his watches from inside his Mac as well.
No, I'll tell you what. I've just looked at that Maximus spade, and oh my god, it's really, really, really well made. So,
do you know what? I had so many people look at the McGrafter. I was out with the McGrafter spade. I had so many people look at that. And mine, they don't make mine anymore. No, and it's such a shame, isn't it? Yeah. Want Black Ender to do a carbon stem one. That would be grand for me because I can't do the heavy ones.
Right. That's
Love
it for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. And thank you and welcome to all the new people who've joined us tonight off the back of Donna's pimping and Adrian's pimping this weekend. As I say, next week we will be here in some capacity.
We will.
Why can't I delete that comment?
What?
The Twitch comments that come through are usually quite rude.
Yeah. Just blow them out.
We will be here in some capacity next week, hopefully.
We will be at RCM at the weekend.
Adrian, you're coming to this one, aren't you?
We're all going.
So we'll all be full BDS team will be there next week. Apart from Shane, who'll be in Bulgaria.
So do come and
Shane
say
will be joining
hello.
us the week after in Hungerford.
Remember, Adrian loves seeing pictures of your finds in the field.
And I will be a roving reporter for Treasure Hunting magazine as well. Won't I, Adrian?
You got an app. You got a special app that I built.
Are we going to have walkie-talkies?
No.
I will sort them out, yes.
Yes, good idea. Good idea.
Right, everybody. We will see you same time, same place next week, hopefully. If not, find more on the bigdetectingshow.com for any information, etc. Don't forget, we are now sponsored by Metal Detecting News on the podcast, which will be all up to date over the next week. And there's the word. Right. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Donna.
Sorry. RCM, someone's put in the chat, and I wouldn't butt in the end of the show, but RCM tickets are still available if you go to rodneycookmemorial.co.uk.
Yes, he released 50 extra, didn't he?
Yeah. So rodneycookmemorial.co.uk. Go to the website. You can still buy a little bit left for tickets. Sorry, David. Love you loads, everyone.
Take care, everyone. Night.
Love you. Good night.